Hey Kickstarter, I'm Calvin, and this is my project. Into the series Call of Duty, you probably recognizes this as the Dragonfire drone, MQ-27. A few years ago I saw a video from SPS Russia, and he portrayed something very, very similar to this, and I hadn't realized it was a plug for another video game that was coming up, and I had gone around telling people all over the place that this was a real thing. Oh my god, it's so cool. It's something we're going to see on the battlefield in a few years. And then, lo and behold, I see a 30-second clip and my heart sunk, and I had to go revoke my statement, to say the least. So, I decided to make it a real thing. And here I am, 2 years later, Dragonfire drone Mark 1. So I'll take you guys in for a closer look. As you can see here, this is the front end. I've got a couple of things here that aren't actually going to stay in, for sure. This is where my 3-axis gimbal is going to sit. I have it on order already. I haven't bought the camera equipment that'll actually fit into here. Moving on, pull it up here. A lot of this stuff is Hobby King special. I did pretty much all the wiring, well, I did all the wiring myself. I soldered everything, everything but the NASA itself. These are 15.5 props on 490 kV 22 pole motors. As you can see, I have Boba Fett here. He's making sure everything's okay with the GPS. It's very important. One of the things you'll notice I don't have on right now, in the games they have these big shrouds that go around each propeller. I do have 2 of them almost ready. The only issue is I'm kind of scared they might end up getting pushed into the propellers during flight. I'm going to have to figure out a good way to secure them. It's one of the reasons I need a 3D printer. I will be doing a lot of different modifications to this chassis as it is. These arms are one of the big issues I've been having. They are still quite flexible. Aluminum has its limitations, and I would have to dump a lot more on them and more weight. Moving forward, one of the big things that I need to get done is to mount this paintball gun. I am taking inspiration from World War II bomber turrets, and I have a 2-sided mount that I'm going to be building for this. Mostly servo driven. I haven't decided whether or not I'm going to use actual gimbal motors, because this thing's going to be quite heavy. It's going to have a CO2 tank and a 150 round hopper, and a feed system that works in any orientation. Also servos and things like that. The mount itself is going to be heavy, and that's going to be an issue if I do it all in aluminum. As you can see,
I have this whole bay down here that's eventually going to be filled out with whatever attachments I can dream up. Right now the paintball gun is the coolest I can think of and the most legal, so this is what I'm going to be doing. This is what we're working on, guys. I want to make this frame itself actually in carbon fiber. I have ideas for building little mounts so that I can use tube and basically build this frame out of carbon fiber tube and then just print out these angles, special angles, and send them off to people to make their own do-it-yourself Dragonfire drone. This is what we're working on, guys. This is Mark 1. Mark 2 is coming up.